Hey guys, you might be wondering how is it that I'm going to achieve it to change my whole body in 3 months with a knee surgery on top of that because I got to recover from that. So I'm going to explain quickly what I have to do in this 3 months in order to achieve it and not what I've been doing this first 2 weeks in order to create the discipline. Okay, the first thing you're going to notice, and I'm showing you my legs because the first thing is that I got atrophy in my quad muscle. That's why my knee looks more inflamed than it really is. So the first thing that I gotta work on my leg training days is start working the right leg and repeat what I did with the right leg with the left leg. Because right now I can't train normal. So the first thing I gotta do is recover from this injury and dissipate or equilibrate the muscle imbalance between one leg or the other, because that will bring me problems if I don't correct that. If I train without correcting the muscle imbalances between one leg or the other, it's easier to get another injury on my legs or on my back because of the compensations that my body will have to do in order to compensate for the muscle imbalances. So this is the first thing I gotta work. The second thing and the most important thing is to drink 1 gallon of water a day. That is the most important thing, and I will keep repeating it till the end. Okay, drink more water. That is a must if you want to lose weight and feel better. Okay, and the third thing is, since I can't go to the gym, I've been working out at home. So I will show you in this next week, this next 2 weeks, I will be showing you what exercises I've been doing at home and how I changed the routine from the gym to the routine at home without losing effectiveness. Because people think that when you work out at home because you don't have the equipment, it will not be as good as a workout as a gym workout. And that's where you're wrong. With calisthenics, you can make it even harder than the gym. Doing a handstand is not an easy achievement. So I will show you the progress and how you have to use leverage for home exercises. You have to use the gravity and the positions of your body in order to make the exercises harder. For example, I will start with the push-ups because that is the chest equivalent for the bench press. So with the push-ups, there's a lot of variations of push-ups, but I will keep it simple because there's more than 20 variations of push-ups, and some of them are repetitive. They can be like ignored because you cover that same strength with a simple push-up, right? So I will be referring to the levels of push-ups because I know there's people that are overweight and can't do a single push-up. So I will show you, if you are overweight, how you will be able to do push-ups. You can do push-ups on your knees. You can do holds. You can do elevated push-ups with a chair, right? Which are easier to do for people who are overweight and do not have the strength to lift their own weight. Okay, I will show all the progressions in the next few weeks, and I will demonstrate the exercise myself. Okay, so I will be showing you this 2 next weeks, all of this content on how I have been exercising at home instead of the gym because I'm still incapacitated from my work. I've been doing all these videos because I had some time off work, right? But next Monday I'm returning to work, but I already have the content that I'm going to be sharing in the next few months with you guys, and it will be in order. Okay, I will start with chest, which is the most popular exercises. Is not the best. People always do the bench press and they always compete on who has the biggest bench press, at least guys. But the king of exercises is actually the squat. It's better to have a heavier squat than a heavier bench press because that translates to other sports. Okay, so I will be showing first the big three, which I mentioned in a post before. If you haven't seen it, click here to see it. Okay, and to know which one are the big three, which is the bench press, the squats, the Olympic bar squats, and the Olympic bar deadlift. I will show the three equivalent to those exercises that you can do at home, because for those three exercises you need an Olympic bar. But I will show you the equivalent of doing those three exercises at home without equipment, just using your body weight and in levels, right? Because I'm probably lighter than a lot of other people that are heavier than me, and there's other people that are lighter than me, so they have to do the exercises harder because they have a light weight. If they keep doing push-ups, they will do resistance training and they will not be able to do harder push-ups. For example, doing a one-arm push-up, clapping push-ups. And I will be mentioning the push-ups in this next week, okay, first. Then I will go with the squats because of the legs, the importance of the legs. And then at last, but not the least, the deadlift. Okay, so I will be explaining this 2 weeks. Okay, follow me for more, subscribe, and hit that like button. Give me a comment on what you think about this, and leave all your commentaries.